This is Ed Park, aka Taugrim, bringing you my tips video for the Trooper Vanguard Harpoon ability. This is the mirror to the Bounty Hunter Powertech Grapple. It's a ranged pull that has a cooldown between 35 to 45 seconds based on talents. And here I target an enemy flag carrier, strafe through the acid pit, pull him into it, which causes him to have a snare effect and take thousands of damage from the acid. The important thing when pulling people in the acid to make sure that you hop through the acid, because if you walk through it, you'll get the snare effect. You can use the pull as a peel for your friendly players. So right here, this Imperial Agent is DPSing my flag carrier, so I strafe through the acid, pull the Imperial Agent into it, and then finish off that player with a stock strike. If you execute a strafe pull perfectly, you should only tick for one tick of the acid damage. So right here, I grab this level 50 mercenary, pull him into the acid, and you can see he's taking thousands of points of damage. You can also use the pull to prevent enemy players from scoring. So this player was about to cross over the last fire pit and score, so I pull the player down into the pit. When you pull a player, it will drag them to the place where you were standing, but of course if you're in midair, it will drag them down into that spot. Now you can't fire your pull ability when your opponent's resolve bar is full or is depleting. So here I wait until the white bar is fully depleted, activate my pull, bring this player down into the pit where we can finish them off and get the flag back. You also need to be aware that as you're falling, the catwalks can cut off your line of sight. So right here I get a clutch pull right before this player is about to get a very early cap with a Huttball. Now you'll notice that I don't have the 3-second talented root effect on my pull. You can get that from the tanking tree, but it's not necessary to kill players. Even without it, you can pull players into acid or into fire, you can stun them. And with the fire pit, it ticks for so much damage that if you just time your pull well, you can kill the player with it. So right here, I notice the fire pit's heating up, and I go ahead and pull that player into the fire, and they die. Same thing here. I'm sitting here watching the fire pit. It's starting to glow, so I go ahead and pull this player in and get out of the way, and then you can see that that enemy player ticks for 3,400 damage twice, and then I drop the player with a Iron Pulse. And then right here, I peel for a friendly flag carrier who's going to score. I pull that player, the enemy player who was on the flag carrier, down into the pit. If you're looking for more tips and content on SWTOR, check out my blog, taugrim.com. And I am live streaming on twitch.tv/Taugrim with commentary, lots of PvP matches. So check that out and let me know what you think of this video. Game Breaker TV.